Hi Cancer, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your October 2021 monthly tarot forecast. This is a reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If you are a cross watcher, you might be able to resonate with these messages. So I'm starting out by pulling your overall guidance card at the start of the read. Yours just flipped right out. It is number 9, Chaos. So with these general readings, take what resonates, leave the rest. Let's see what's at the bottom. Oh, wow. Okay, that is Denial, number 14. It's quite the interesting combo. So this could be you or someone around you who's maybe in denial about something. It could be causing a lot of chaos here in the month of October. Let's see what the tarot has to say. For Cancer, looking at the month of October, please, Cancer. And guys, I would like to say welcome to all of you. Thank you so much for being here with me today. If you are not subscribed, please do subscribe. Also, if you could please give this video a thumbs up, I would greatly appreciate that. All of the decks that I am using, they are listed below, along with the links for purchasing them if you are interested. All right, what does the sign of Cancer have coming up for the month of October, please, Cancer? All right, we do have the 5 of Pentacles, Cancer. It is sideways, so it's a general reading. Take it how it resonates. For some of you, you may actually resonate more with this in the reverse. Let's see what else comes out. Cancer for the month of October, please. Okay, so we have the 5 of Pentacles crossed by the 8 of Cups. At your foundation, we have the Chariot. So there's your card showing up. Cancer. In the recent past, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Crowning you, we have the 2 of Wands. Okay, coming up in the near future, we have the 3 of Wands. Position of your power, Cancer, we have the Tower. So there is your chaos right there. All right, Cancer for October, please. Okay, we have the World, and this is how others are viewing you. Hopes and fears, we have the Queen of Wands. Let me just move these. Okay. So now we just need an outcome. So this will be energy that you experience at the end of October going into November. 3 of Cups. All right, overall energy, 9 of Swords. Which is the Nightmare card. So something could be weighing heavily on your mind, Cancer. Let's see. There could be a lot of fear around a particular matter. Definitely getting a couple of different things here. All right, so we have the 9 of Swords, we have the Ace of Cups. We have the 4 of Wands. So some of you are worried about your family, or if you're in a relationship, you're worried about your relationship. Some of you actually may have broken up with someone, or there's the possibility for that here. But with that being said, I do feel like you guys will actually come back together. Now, it could be with a Virgo for some of you. We have the Ten of Wands, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So change is coming in. Yeah, change is coming in. Some of you are stressing when it comes to healing a relationship. So like I just mentioned, there could have been a breakup. Or if you are with someone, this is like a fear of abandonment, fear of rejection for those of you that want to take a relationship to the next level. I feel like this is not an energy that you're going to deal with the entire month. Some of you just need to ground yourself. You need to get a hold of your thoughts. You got too much going on here, too much on your plate. You have too much baggage. You need to take a moment with the Hermit here. You need to take a moment, spend some time with family, or spend some time at home alone. Ground yourself, because this chaos here, this energy with chaos, and we see the Tower. Some of you are really worried. You're stressed out, and so you can change this energy. But we have the Five of Pentacles crossed by the Eight of Cups. So with this Nine of Swords, those of you that are with someone, I think there's a fear of being abandoned for some of you. Those of you that are trying to come back together with someone, there is a fear of rejection. But I don't see you letting go. I don't see you moving on, Cancer. I really feel like you guys will reunite. And if this is not romance, this can be a friendship. This can be, you know, falling out with a friend. You may feel like an outsider. We just seen the Hermit here at the bottom of the deck with the Five of Pentacles. Some of you feel like an outsider. And the Eight of Cups upright would be you letting go of the past. Any sort of drama, whatever happened in the past, emotionally letting it go and healing. But it came out in the reverse. So at the start of the month, you're in your head too much, very fearful, overthinking things, and not letting go of the past. If you are involved with someone, yes, for some of you, there could be that fear of abandonment. But for others, this relationship is lacking. So you might actually start to look outside of the relationship. But I do see some of you staying in this relationship even though it's lacking at least the first half of the month. This Tower moment, though, that's coming up, I mean, that could be it for some of you. At your foundation with a Chariot. So you can steer this Chariot wherever you want to go. For some of you, you may have overpaid on a vehicle, or your car payments may be too much. You may be afraid that you're going to be maybe turned down for a loan or something like that. Don't stress about that. If you resonate with that, I feel like you need to look at your options here in October. Some of you could be in over your head when it comes to a piece of property. And then also maybe you just purchased a new car or something like that, and that's what you're stressed about. You do have the Knight of Pentacles here in the recent past, which is you working hard. Could be you making slow progress with something, and that could be why we have the Nine of Swords, because something is progressing really slowly. That's why we have this lack. Some of you feel as though you're not making enough. For a few of you, you could be staying in a relationship. It could be due to financial reasons. You could be out of work. Your partner could be out of work. Someone may be reliant on the other. And so that is why there is this lack for some of you. But maybe you can't move on. If it's not with a partner, this could be with family for some of you. Maybe a family member is reliant upon you, and so you can't, turn your back on them at this time. But however you resonate with this, the message here, Cancer, is not to stress too much. You are in control, and we do see you very determined, and I feel like you will move out of this. Something is progressing very slowly, but in the meantime, we definitely see you planning. We see you looking forward. Two of Wands crowning you. This is you making those plans. Energy coming up around the second week. We have the Three of Wands. So you're waiting, you're planning. Things are progressing very slowly, but they are progressing. And so if there was a lack, or if some of you are dealing with some sort of depression or something like that, you're slowly coming out of it. Ten of Wands, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So you will drop this heavy load. Some of you, you could be maybe helping someone older. Some of you may be looking after property. So this property may be at a distance for some of you. You have to travel. So maybe you've recently had to spend a lot of money, Cancer, because some of you could actually be taking care of maybe an elderly family member. For others, it could be something with the property, because I see travel here. So yeah, some of you definitely may be doing some traveling here around the third week. You may have already maybe had to travel in the past. Some of you could have purchased a home that, for some of you, maybe it was a little pricey. That's not for all of you, but for some of you. But we have this Two of Wands, the Three of Wands. I see you looking. For some of you, you're looking at some chaos. You're taking the long view. And it could be something with family. Again, it could be something with maybe someone who's older for some of others. It may have something to do with property. So you may hear about something that's going on with the property. If you were waiting to sell a property, I feel like that's going to happen. Maybe you've been waiting for a while for some of you. Waiting to move house. I feel like that's going to happen. It would not be at the start of October. But some of you Cancers, you could be having an awakening. So maybe you were worried about something. You've been worried, you've been overthinking, there's been this lack mindset. And the Tower in this position can represent you having that aha moment, that epiphany, you realizing something. It can be you going through a spiritual awakening. And how others are viewing you, we have the world. And so something in your life is wrapping up. Some of you have to travel at this time. Could be traveling with a friend for some of you. But there could be a shakeup. There could be something shocking that's taking place. The Tower is upright for some of you. And so I'm definitely getting that it's an aha moment. It's an aha moment that kind of wakes you up from this. And now you're able to maybe move on and start the next chapter. Maybe you were waiting on someone for a long time. And you maybe finally realize something here, and now you're able to actually move on and move forward and let go. You could be dealing with a Leo because we have the Queen of Wands and the hopes and fears. Hoping to manifest something new. The energy that you have going into November, you have the Three of Cups. So this could be a fire sign friend who's significant here at this time. You could be traveling with a friend. But let's do some clarifying. For Cancer, please, let's first look at this Five of Pentacles. Three of Cups can be a reunion. So some of you could be reuniting with an old friend. Could be making a new friend. Others, you could be celebrating something here at this time. I mean, it could be a Halloween party. Some of you may even travel for Halloween. But the Three of Cups, I mean, this is you celebrating. This is you having fun versus this energy here. So this is going to take place after this Tower moment. And you know, those Tower moments are they're not automatically negative. Chaos can be taking place in your mind because maybe there's something that you don't want to admit with denial that was at the bottom of this deck. There could be something that you're not realizing. But let's look at the Five of Pentacles. Please clarify the Five of Pentacles for Cancer. Okay, we have the Empress. All right, let's look at this Nine of Swords. Please clarify the Nine of Swords. Okay, Five of Cups. Let's look at the Tower. We have the Two of Wands. Again, let's look at the World. Nine of Wands. For some of you, this is in the reverse. You could be giving up on something here. It's done. It's finished. You're moving forward. Okay. Let's look at the Three of Cups, please. Four of Cups. Three of Swords at the bottom of this deck. So you do have multiple threes here. Does not have to be a love triangle for all of you. It could be a work situation or something with family or friends. For some of you, this is you grieving. Could be grieving some sort of loss here. Or if a family member or a friend is dealing with something at the moment, you actually could be very worried about that person. And maybe you're fearing the worst. Maybe you're fearing a loss. But this combination also talks about regrets. Massive regrets. And a very emotional energy. And looking at the Five of Pentacles, we have the Empress. So for some of you that I'm reading for, especially you Cancer females, this can be depression. For some of you, you haven't been feeling that great. For those of you where you have a mother figure around you, this could be who you're worried about. So if you have a family member who's going through something, I mean, you definitely could be worried, concerned for this person. Could have a female that's not feeling that well around you. It's almost like Cancer, some of you are planning for the chaos. You know, that's really what I'm getting. There may have been chaos in the past, but it's almost like expecting, you know, something to blow up, expecting the worst. And there could be someone at a distance that some of you were involved with, and, you know, maybe you traveled to see this person prior or vice versa. They may want you to travel again. Some of you, this could be a long distance relationship, and that's why we have this Five of Pentacles. There's a lack because you're not physically together. Three of Wands can be you longing for this person. You're stressed out. You have regrets. And, you know, if you guys do have a fight, they may definitely block you. And so just, you know, be prepared. You may have someone at a distance who feels like you wounded them, and they may block you. This person could be trying to reunite at the end of the month. I mean, you could be telling them no. It's going to be different for all of you. You could be creating a stronger boundary, Cancer. Others, I mean, you may be out and about because I feel like the energy really shifts for you here at the end of October. This is you socializing. This is you having fun. For some of you, there's a particular event that you're going to, and you may even have to travel for this. It's a much lighter energy. You may meet someone or see someone at this event, and they may be interested in you, but you may not be interested in them. With the Four of Cups, you may not be interested in them. So take it how it resonates. Let's pull you some additional guidance cards for Cancer, additional guidance for Cancer. It's definitely a very specific read, so if you don't resonate, make sure you watch your other signs. Cancer, additional guidance. Okay, let's look at your love life, Cancer. All right, one more card looking at your love life for Cancer. Additional guidance for Cancer, please, for the month of October. You could be involved with someone at a distance, and some of you may be worried about maybe saving money, feeling as though, you know, you're not making enough money because maybe some of you are saving to be able to move, to be with this person. For some of you, if you're involved with a particular person, I think that this person, Cancer, views you as having it all. They may view you as like they're happily ever after. You actually may be very different from this person, but they may feel like you complete them, which, you know, you should feel complete all by yourself, but they may look at you like that, like you're the missing piece or something like that. Okay, so I'm also pulling you one of these. And so with this deck, this is looking at what you need to let go of in the month of October. You do not have to take this advice. We all have free will. So what does Cancer need to let go of in the month of October? Okay, and look at this. Time for a love fest. And I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe Libra had this as well. So maybe you have Libra in your chart. Maybe some of you are involved with a Libra because we have the Empress here. You may be separated from a Libra. And if you're single, I definitely see possibilities coming up here. For many of you though, this person may be at a distance, may meet this person online. Others, there could be an ex, or someone that you have some sort of past with. And with this energy here, you definitely may be trying to get back together with them. You could be waiting on someone. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate, this person you may think is your soulmate. For those of you where it's someone new coming in, for those of you that resonate with it being someone new, I would say yes to someone new. Definitely. You or this person may be guarded. This is how they're seeing you. We have the World with the Nine of Wands. And so as far as you guys growing closer, they know that you have your walls up. They're seeing this as being quite difficult. And so it is important right now to take a step back and spend some quality time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself, which is what I said right at the start of this reading. Just looking at the bottom of the deck there, guys. This is what's needed. I do see you doing that, but right at the start of the month, this is where you have to be careful. There's a tremendous amount of fear, a fear of abandonment or something like that, replaying maybe past conversations, past events. So really needing to keep yourself grounded. But yeah, you're being advised to take a step back. And once you heal yourself, which we see the Ace of Cups here. Once you heal yourself, then you can fully invest in a relationship. And also some of you, you have something else going on. I mean, there could be something with your vehicle, something with property, something with family. You have some other stuff going on. So I think you have to, take care of some other stuff. But once all of that is taken care of, I see a shift here. I see a shift. Someone at a distance could actually be traveling to see you, or you're traveling to see this person. If it is an ex, because we have the Eight of Cups in the reverse, for me that represents you moving right back towards someone that you let go of. For some of you, not all of you, it might not go the way that you planned with the Four of Cups. So looking at what you need to let go of, sip in air without rushing towards the future. The present is worth enjoying. So this is looking at what you need to let go of. I think that time for a love fest, Cancer, is you needing to love yourself. That's why we have the Empress here. That's why we have the Ace of Cups there. I believe I've seen the Hermit there at the bottom of the deck. You need to definitely be present and definitely stop thinking about the past. And you cannot live in the future. You cannot just continuously plan because you don't know what tomorrow holds. And so I think you need to ground yourself, love yourself. And when you feel whole, you're going to attract someone whole, and that's going to be the soulmate that comes in. But you have to be whole first. Yeah. So let all of that energy go. Which you may be doing that here, second, third week. All right, guys, have a great month.